Hi guys, and it's time for Border Gavaskar Trophy BGT. And we
Finally.
all remember, yeah, it's here and starts tomorrow, and it brings a lot of memories. BGT always from 2001 onwards. I think this is the series we always wait for. Uh, I can remember the time when Australia came to India, could not win because of Dravid and Lakshman and Harbhajan. Then they came again, then they won, and then India went there. So many historic series in last 5 years being played, and obviously we got out for 36, and then we beat them at the Gabba. That was just so. Yeah, before I just wanted to uh, go into some kind of history before we start discussing the actual series which starts tomorrow. What are your some experiences, some memorable moments for you guys?
Yeah, for
Yeah,
me,
I think
this
the
is
fear
as big
starts.
as it gets. I mean, for when you talk about Test cricket, I think this is what I look forward to most. I mean, it's always fun watching India Australia play. From people criticizing Sachin to him scoring 200 at Sydney. From things like Parthi Patel sledging Steve Waugh. This has been my favorite Test series since forever, and I think this is the biggest test for Rohit Sharma now. I mean, this is what can make or break his time as captain as well. So yeah, really looking forward to this.
Yeah, for me, Harbhajan's hat trick, Pant's innings at the Gabba, like those two are the highlights. But yeah, I think fear starts tomorrow. Fear for Australia because India have been unbeaten 15 series in a row at home, and fear for India because there is so much expectation. So yeah, it will be a thrilling series.
Hmm. Yeah, it's a bit like for the first time, I feel Australia have a real chance. I mean, we all feel that Australia have a real chance unless we give them very rank turners kind of wickets to play on. So the Nagpur coming to the Nagpur test, there is already a rumor. I mean, not a rumor; it's a visual clue that is there on the pitch that there has been something being created for the left-handers because Australia is carrying 4 to 5 left-handers. So. um yeah, India is. I'm happy to see that India is utilizing the home conditions like Ravi Shastri used to do because I had my doubts on Rahul Dravid when he took over, and last year he gave curators some uh, reward just because they made a fair pitch. So yeah, really happy to see
After a
that.
draw against New Zealand.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
let's see. Uh, how it will be. But I want to know from you guys what will be the 11. So that is being talked about a lot. A lot of sports experts and ex-cricket players have given their opinion. Some of them are going for Shubman Gill, I think, and in the middle order in place of Shreyas Iyer. And Pant ke place mein obviously most of them are going for KS Bharat because he's a proper keeper. But what's your take? Some are saying that KL Rahul should keep. So just wanted to know your opinion on that.
Yeah, cool. So
I
I'll
think
say will probably have Shubman Gill. I mean, I want to have Shubman Gill open, but I think it will go to KL Rahul. I mean,
yeah, definitely
Bangalore
KL.
boys, Rahul Dravid and KL Rahul will come in, and Shubman Gill will probably come in at 6. And yeah, KS Bharat will be there. KL Rahul's a keeping to
Yeah,
nahi kar. And yeah, I feel Akshar Patel will play. Jadeja is not
yeah,
fit, right?
Akshar Patel will surely play. Akshar Patel will surely play.
Jadeja is there. Hmm.
Yeah, I think KL will be opener as usual, and I feel Surya and KS Bharat might get a chance. So let's see.
Yeah, I don't think Surya is getting a chance. Not
And for Australia,
or
I would
should
like
not
to
at least.
predict that Todd Murphy will get a debut. That's my prediction for Australia.
I
Hmm.
think it's difficult for Todd Murphy to
No,
come in. They will play a spinner. They'll play Ashnagar. I think so.
hmm. Definitely they will go with two spinners, Australia, because the Pacers are
Why not
injured.
three?
So
Because they don't have Hazelwood and Stark. So why not three?
Because they don't have three very good spinners.
Ashton can play as an all rounder as well, right? So
But Ashnagar
but
is
I
is a
don't
really
think they
good one. spin option.
That will be too much to ask from Australian side.
Yeah.
They always believe that even in the most turning tracks, pace will bail them out. So I think it will be, Cummins and Boland or
Mm.
Lance Morris. I'm excited to see Lance Morris, but I don't think he will
Yeah,
play the
long
first
plan.
game. Yeah, but
Also, I feel Steven Smith will bowl. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
we may
Yeah,
see some.
Labuschagne will
I
also bowl.
think
Yeah.
Labuschagne will bowl, not
Labuschagne.
Stevenson. Labuschagne and Travis Head. Travis Head
Yeah.
picked the fifer in
yeah,
Sri Lanka.
oh yeah, Travis Head will bowl. Sorry, yeah.
Australia has so many batters. I think one of the problem is like our batters hasn't shown that much form. Rohit has to prove, Virat has to prove in test again, and KL obviously is coming after a break.
Mm,
So yeah, these guys have so much to prove. And I was a little bit afraid seeing that last four Ranji matches, the average first inning
mm,
score at Nagpur is only 186. And given our,
mm.
kind of out of form batting lineup and the scores in the first innings, it can really be a big test for us, and that makes me worried. Where that is where I think India can lose the match, where Australia will be able to score more runs.
Yeah, that is concerning indeed.
Mm.
Hmm. I think one more factor is Pant's absence is going to be like he was our best test player, no doubt,
Yeah.
best test
No.
batsman in the last 2 years. So I think his absence, and even if you remember the last big home series that we played, I think it was against England that we
Mm.
played. There, his contribution and Ashwin's contribution. Um, I think after Pant, it was Ashwin who contributed most with the bat.
And Shreyas
So
Iyer is also not there. Yeah, that's again.
श्रेयस अय्यर तो उस सीरीज में नहीं था इंग्लैंड सीरीज में ही वाज नॉट देयर ही
Yeah.
केम फ्रॉम श्रीलंका I'm talking about the last big home series that we played
Oh,
that was
correct.
the England series just before the WTC so yeah so Pant's absence and the vacuum left by him is going to be difficult to fill for whoever
Yeah.
replaces. I mean, if it's Shubman Gill, if it's Surya Kumar Yadav, um, but I would personally prefer Surya Kumar Yadav just because the way he can take the game on. I would
Yeah.
personally prefer Surya Kumar Yadav, but I can understand what people are saying. Ki on current form, you have to play Shubman Gill. You cannot drop
Yeah.
Shubman Gill, but the form is quite temporary, and it's a big test series. It's like 4 tests, and he can lose form anytime. So why don't you start with Surya Kumar Yadav and just continue giving him chances till the fourth test? I'm sure he will come good 2 out of 4 tests. At least that we can guarantee with Surya Kumar, which we
With his
cannot
consistency. Yeah.
guarantee for Shubman Gill.
Yeah, it will be very interesting. I mean, I don't remember last series where both the teams we don't know what the 11 would be, and it is very interesting tomorrow. The first thing would be like what is the playing 11 for both the teams. So yeah,
Mm.
this will be a very interesting series. Starting with the playing 11s, like both teams are can experiment with few players. They have the opportunity to surprise the opposition. So yeah,
Mm.
Exciting indeed.
So, guys, what's your prediction of this series?
No, but by
Let's
the by
get
the
away with that.
before that, just wanted to talk a little bit about Australia's bowling that they don't have Stark and
Hmm.
Hazelwood. Do you think Pat Cummins will be under extra pressure now, like really under huge pressure
Hmm.
now?
yeah, I think so. Definitely, yeah. Both are match winners.
And he has to lead
Hmm.
the
I
fast
think
bowling as well now in their absence. I think Pat Cummins can be something India can be someone India can target tomorrow. Actually,
that can also work opposite. I mean, Pat Cummins can actually take more responsibility, and he will probably bowl more overs than he would have done if both Hazelwood and Stark were there. He's easily
Yeah,
their best bowler, even if with Stark and with Hazelwood, he's their best bowler. And for these conditions, like we saw how he bowled in Pakistan, so
mm,
he's good in these conditions, and that may be a blessing in disguise for Australia that he will take on more responsibility, knowing that Scott Boland, who is the favorite, who has never bowled outside Australia even. So yeah, definitely it's a big challenge, and spinners Nathan Lyon I think is going to be the important bowler of
yeah.
their lineup because
and
he will
he's
have
all
the responsibility.
yeah, and he's always liked bowling against India.
Yeah, and he has
Yeah,
good
yeah.
record in India to be. Yeah,
It's actually India Australia is nowadays the battle of the two best finger spinners of the world, which is Ashwin versus Lyon. So it is always battle between Ashwin and Lyon. And uh, honestly, I feel
Mhm.
last time when India toured Australia, so Ashwin actually won that battle, even though Lyon was at his home ground. So Ashwin won that battle because he got Steve Smith, he got Labuschagne so many times.
yeah,
It clouded their judgment. So I think maybe this is time for Lion to do the opposite of that.
yeah. Yeah, I clearly remember because a lot of people criticize Ashwin away from home and he bowled superbly in that series. And guys,
Hmm.
what do you think about two batsmen like big names, but you know they haven't scored much runs in the last few years, and they don't have good records again India and Australia respectively. I'm talking about Warner and Cheteshwar Pujara. Do you think these two can create impact in this series, or it will be even tough for the teams to uh, play them in all four tests?
Warner's form has been a concern since a while, but I think Warner will have that fire to do it well
And he
one
didn't do
last
well in
time.
Pakistan and Sri Lanka either.
I
He didn't do well.
this I feel this might be Warner's last year playing Test cricket, anyways. One of his last few series, so he might be pumped up to do something. But so I expect something from Warner at least. Chitra Pujara has always been like he'll come, bat slowly, play aram se. Don't see any differences there.
Yeah, and I know
Uh,
Cummins उसको बहुत बार LW कर देता है पुजारा को, so it will be a very big challenge for him.
Pujara, I don't have very high expectations from him actually in this series because now Test cricket scene has changed. You know, after the introduction of baseball, I know every team cannot play baseball and you have to judge the conditions, but Test cricket is now moving at a faster pace. You look at West Indies making 447 runs in 2 days. That is useless. Matlab, you cannot
Yeah,
get a win in
they could
if you
have
play
won
like
the match, if they played a little bit faster. Exactly, they only needed 4 wickets at the end, so
yeah.
that costed them.
So so I don't think matlab Pujara can make any positive contribution. Only thing which I really feel he can do is on tough pitches he will try to survive and lengthen the test match. But other than that, I don't see much contribution from him. And talking about Warner, see, Warner is anyway not good in Test cricket in India. So Khwaja is the main guy. He's won the Test cricketer of the year,
Yeah,
Australian Test cricketer of the year, and he has good record in Sri Lanka and UAE also. So I think he has never played a full-fledged Indian tour, like
yeah,
all the Test matches. So as an opener, I am actually betting he will score more than Steve Smith and Labuschagne, although
oh,
those two are
that's a
the
big
main
one.
batsmen. Yeah, but obviously now they're creating this rough outside left-handers off stump. So it all depends. But I still back Khwaja to actually dominate India, and yeah, I'll come to my prediction later after you guys.
So you said
But
that
yeah,
rough. I thought it was a rumor, but if that's true, it is really
It
weird because
is
I've never seen a
uh,
strategy in test match pitch preparation solely on left-handers, how to trouble left-handers. This is very unique.
and
that is
and
not a rumor.
Australian media
Photos
is
are around.
and Australian media is really criticizing it because you do modify the pitch and you do all kind of masala putting on the pitch, but you don't alter a particular length and line. That is like the first
Putting
time I think
masala on
I've
only
seen.
Yeah,
half of the
that
pitch.
is
Yeah,
a
you are
little.
like modifying only a part of
Uh,
the pitch
this is little
to
too
counter
much,
the.
honestly. इतना तो नहीं करना चाहिए था.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, this is really weird, and I don't know how much it will translate into the game. ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि मतलब कर तो दिया है लेकिन कुछ होगा नहीं actually. मतलब देखते हैं what happens. I mean, it will be interesting to see tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
But what's your prediction, guys? We'll close
Oh, yeah.
after I get your
2-2.
predictions.
2-2. Yeah. I think Australia will win the first and the third test match.
Yeah, but I know I'm feeling an advantage Australia 2-1.
Wow.
I'm going with 3-1 to Australia.
Since when did you become so anti-India, Shikhar? हाँ, मतलब कब से? Never seen you bet so much, such in,
It
I mean,
doesn't mean
against
anti.
India
He's
so
just
much.
saying that Australia are in a good
No,
form. Yeah.
Australia are a better team and they are much well-rounded team. They have good spinners. I feel spinning tracks. If India makes spinning tracks, they will dig a hole for themselves, like how they did against Monty Panesar and Swan. And India will eventually fall into that trap, I feel. And last time, in fact, they came quite close. 2016-17, they were close to beating us, but it was
Yeah.
KL Rahul ka kuch 50s in consecutive tests that kept saving us. And this time, the informed player was Pant. I feel his vacuum and also missing Bumrah. And even last time, if you remember, Bhuvneshwar Kumar made a very good contribution. Rahane
Yeah.
made a very good contribution. All these players are missing. I feel it's an
Yeah.
untested and it's a big challenge for Rohit Sharma's test captaincy. Like you said, Kunal, I forgot that point, but it's actually the first big test series for Rohit Sharma. I don't think he's had a big test series till now. एक
Yes.
test था England के against where he was not fit and he's mostly out of all the big tours due to some injury or something. So this is
Yeah.
actually the first big and we'll have to see
Yeah.
whether he plays all 4 tests. That
Yeah.
will
He'll
be
be
the
playing a
He
significant.
test match after
that he
7
will
months,
play.
I've heard.
That he'll play 4 test matches. इतनी fitness है. He looks fitter already. Just look at him
He's playing
tomorrow.
after 7 months. Like he hasn't played test in 7 months. That's huge.
I mean, we did not have a
Chalo,
lot
Yeah,
of
but
tests
I
in
think
last
he'll be
7 months.
but I think he'll be playing his first long series and a very competitive series. So Pat Cummins has already done a lot of that work, which Rohit Sharma will be doing first time. So I feel Australia has the edge. That's why I'm predicting 3-1 here.
Yeah. I also said that batting is better. So yeah. All
And
right,
Interesting
my
let's
stuff.
man
cap
of
it
the
off
series
here,
is
guys.
Usman Khwaja.
Usman
Usman
Khwaja.
Khwaja is my man. And India's highest scorer will be, I feel, Ravichandran Ashwin or Ravindra Jadeja. Either of these two guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say I am not gonna pick any of our top order batter.
Shreyas Iyer, when he comes back. In 2 test
Yeah.
matches, he will make more runs than the other middle order.
And who knows, like
Let's
even
see.
highest wicket taker might be Nathan Lyon because वहाँ पे और spinner का competition नहीं है, right? तो wickets divide नहीं होते हैं,
Yeah,
तो
and
maybe we'll also see
नहीं
that.
नहीं उसमें I think अश्विन easily वो
Unbeatable. Yeah.
अश्विन ही होगा highest wicket taker. But I think Australia will be able to take 20 wickets. ऐसा नहीं कि they will struggle to take
Yeah, yeah.
20 wickets. Hmm.
Hello.
Okay, guys.
Can't wait for
I think
tomorrow. Yeah, this will be
can't wait for
so
tomorrow,
crucial.
and we'll be following from our offices or wherever we are. Hopefully, weekend may we'll be able to catch the best part
Yeah,
of the test match, and hoping the test match actually goes till day 4 at least. So that will be satisfying.
yeah.
you folks
All
then.
right. Thank you, guys.
All right, guys. Bye bye.